Hey everyone, it is March 6th and we got ourselves a little cruise news. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the Panama Canal opening up for Holland American. We're going to talk about Utopia coming a little early and much, much more. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, John here from Bite Size Cruises. Welcome back to the channel. Today is March 6th. It is a Wednesday. So today we are doing our live stream at 7 o'clock tonight, Eastern time. We would love for you to join us. We just jump in with our community and we talk and answer some cruise questions and bounce some ideas back and forth. But now let's get into some cruise news for today. We have a few stories. The first one is Utopia of the Seas is going to be a little bit early. The one funny thing I find about cruising is that no one's ever happy. If a cruise ship's running late, people aren't happy. If a cruise ship's running early, people aren't happy. So I saw on a bunch of the, the websites and the boards and the Facebook groups that I'm in, people are upset now because Utopia is going to be early and they are adding a 3-night cruise. And they're giving all the people who are on the inaugural and the opportunity to switch to the 3-night. But people aren't happy about that, which, look, I kind of understand. First of all, you can go on your cruise that you were going to go on. No one's telling you that you can't. All they're saying is that, hey, you signed up to be on the first cruise, but we're adding another one. So if you'd like to move to that one, you can. But now people are all pissed off because they're not going to be the first people on the ship. I get it. Kind of. I get it. But look, it's a brand new ship. It's going to be amazing. So whether you're on there 3 nights before, 3 nights after, 6 months from now, no one's going to know. This is one of the reasons that I continually tell people, don't sign up for inaugurals. Here's the other thing. I'm sure some of the shows aren't going to be right. I'm sure some of the other things aren't going to be set up, just like they weren't for Wonder, just like they weren't for Icon, just like they weren't for every other cruise ship that starts. Sun Princess, we just saw it. It got pushed back and pushed back. Some things work, some things don't. I get it. The inaugurals are cool. You get some swag, you get some fun things, but there is a con to that and there is a downside. You're getting on this amazing new ship. It's cool that it's done. It's cool that it's done early, especially hearing that Star of the Sea is going to be a little bit late. Not that it's going to be drastically late, but this is what happens. It's very fluid. Those first couple weeks, I would generally not recommend to book one of those cruises. Next up, Port Canaveral is going to add a cruise terminal number 4. This is going to require a little bit of shuffling around some space. They're going to cancel some leases for current marina customers. They might combine some of those spaces, but they are going to build another terminal there. Port Canaveral has blown up in the past few years to be a very, very large cruise terminal, which is awesome. It's a great place to leave for a cruise. I enjoy leaving from there. The only downside of leaving from Port Canaveral is you fly into Orlando. So it's a little bit of a ride, just like we talked about with Galveston a few weeks ago coming in from Houston. So I get that that's a little bit of an inconvenience, especially when I go, I like that area. I like staying around Disney and doing those things. And it's not a bad thing. It's just something you have to take into account. So building another terminal, that is awesome. Obviously, it's not going to be done for years. It's going to cost hundreds of millions of dollars. We get all that. But it is exciting that they're going to add another terminal as the demand keeps continuing to grow, which I hope it does, and that is awesome. Next bit of cruise news, Holland American has opened up bookings for 25-26 for the Panama Canal. I think Holland American is a great cruise line to go on if you're doing this. This is obviously going to be scaling up a little bit to an older crowd, and Holland American, I think, does a good job of towing the line between kind of a little more, I don't want to say luxurious, but maybe a little more just, less kiddie fun stuff and more kind of adulty cool stuff. Get a little bit of high tea maybe. Get just a slightly fancier, more adult opportunities, I'll say. Let's go with that. So I think they're a good cruise line along with Princess. And I think there are a bunch of cruise lines where you can go on the Panama Canal and have an amazing time. But it does skew up to be an older crowd. You're not taking your kids through the Panama Canal. There's not much going on there. So that's exciting if you're looking for that. That's a good one to get on and book now. At this time, we'd love to ask you to subscribe to our channel. We would really, really appreciate it. We put out a cruise news video every single day, whether it's tips and tricks, a vlog, which you're seeing this week from the NCL Encore. It could be a ship tour, among other things. So please subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it. Like I said, we do a live stream every Wednesday night at 7. Come on and join us tonight. Come check it out. And we have some cruise line reps on. We have a bunch of different things. We try to have guests on as well. So next up, we have 2 more cruise news story. 1, there's a new fun mystery cruise. It's Windstar. They're doing their President's Cruise, and they're not going to announce the itinerary until 24 hours before. Now, it leaves out of Athens, Greece, so you have a pretty good idea of where the ship's going to go. It's going to do the Mediterranean, but it's pretty cool that they're not releasing it, and it's going to be kind of like a little surprise. It's a mystery cruise. I love it. It's very, very fun. And then last but not least, I watched a little video. I saw a couple things about this. Carnival's going to try to pioneer this little sticker thing for their people that hog the chairs out on the sun deck. So over the past few years, I haven't seen this to be as much of an issue as it used to be with the advent of these larger ships. I don't see it as big of an issue as it used to be. Now, yes, are there still people that go up there at 6 in the morning and put a bunch of stuff on a chair and don't come back until 10? Yes, there are. Is it annoying? For sure it is. Do I wish that they would, if they're going to have rules, I don't care if they have rules, but if you're going to have rules, I would like you to enforce said rules. They generally don't. So this is interesting. What they're going to do is if, every 40 minutes, they're going to walk the deck there and they're going to put a sticker on chairs that are unattended. If they come back and that sticker is still there, they're going to take your stuff and move it off. Now, there's a million ways around this, right? So like you could have a friend that's a couple chairs away. They might just pull the stickers up. Who knows what's going to happen? I do like that they're trying to do something about it. It is difficult. And again, you're on vacation. They don't want conflict on the pool deck. They don't want yelling and screaming at their employees. So I get it. So we shall see if Carnival actually does this. I know they don't want to start fights with people, but if you're going to have rules, somebody needs to kind of police things a little bit and keep those rules. Otherwise, it's just crazy. You have what you have now, which is like people fighting, people taking things off of chairs. So better if the cruise line does it. And maybe they just have a few security guards that go around and do it. And those are the people that just get yelled at, which stinks and it's stupid, but there needs to be a little bit of control in there. So that is our cruise news for today. We hope you have a wonderful week. Come join us tonight on our live stream. And one more shameless plug for us. Remember, we are going on a Halloween group cruise on October 27th out of Bayonne, New Jersey. Up here, we are going on Symphony of the Seas to Port Canaveral, Nassau, and Perfect Day at Coco Cay. We're going to be doing a murder mystery night. We're going to be doing some trick-or-treating to our cabins, some slot pulls that are always fun on group cruises. We're going to be doing some cocktail parties, costume contests, all kinds of fun things. So if you're interested in that, please reach out to us, comment below, and we will talk to you about it. Have a great day, everyone, and we will see you next time. Bye.